part of the last graduating class to ever walk the stage.
We stand here with the responsibility of representing the graduating class of 2011. When I first entered the doors of Almaguin in 2007, as a dyslexic student, I could not spell my last name. Now I'm graduating with the high honor of Valedictorian. It's funny how things change. We have all persevered in our own individual ways to succeed and be here today, so congratulations. I would like to recognize Josh Castles, who didn't make it to this ever so crucial turning point in our lives. Some of the most important lessons are learned through tragedy. It takes a life to live a life.
I feel as though over the course of our time spent here, we have grown and bonded as a family. Together we have braved, taught to kill, co-word teasing, walking through the four corners during class change, the annoying recycling song, and getting pelted with Mr. Sage's goodbye brothers. It's now time for us to break apart and move away from the family that we have created here. This year, we will all be leaving Miss Almaguin behind, whether it be shifting to the new school site or leaving for college or university. No matter where you go, always remember, no matter what happens, it does no good to be afraid. Our first day at Almaguin, we struggled to find our classes, wandering around the seemingly endless set of hallways. Now, as we walk down the halls for the very last time, we all have stories to tell. We no longer wander looking for our classes. We know where they all are, and the room where each teacher seems to live. The first steps we took in the school, opening a new chapter in our lives, was nerve-wracking. Now, as we take our last steps here and begin to write our next chapter, it is still nerve-wracking. Our lockers are now empty, but our minds are filled with memories we will never forget.
I know I have a few memories I'll never forget, or tell for that matter, but I composed a poem for you all. I call it The Poem by Nigel. The breeze through the halls of Almaguin blows stories lost in time, found in the hearts of those who care, fueling more stories that we should share. Stories of grown men in skirts, plus young love that hurts, teachers on rants, or that time at the dance. So many interesting minds make Almaguin one of a kind, but there's never one left behind, because we're so kind and caring. Our priorities involve sharing our life lessons about our adolescence. We also have elections, plus school presidents and class clowns, jocks and jokers, nerds and smokers, library moms, plus teachers with dangerous jobs. Beard days, birthdays, first days, and last days. But days turn to weeks, and weeks turn to months, and months turn to years. So congratulations and cheers. It's a celebration. Clap, clap, and bravo to all of my peers.
My memories of Almaguin are like one of Mr. Sage's videos. All the best parts strung together in an endless loop. I'm sure that I can speak for all of us and say that our time here at Almaguin has been life-changing. From beating our rival schools in sports, to people screaming random things in the hallways, to all the male teachers dressing up as girls, the banana phone fundraiser that we all love so much, watching the teachers make fools of themselves in the relay races, to teachers battling it out over hockey teams. Walters, you like Toronto, right? Here at Almaguin, we have seen it all, including each other overcoming even the biggest obstacles. No matter what, we always have each other's back. As much as we'd like to say that we are all the same, we aren't. Here at Almaguin, our grade 12 classes diverse. We range from show-stopping drama students, to computer whizzes, to environment geeks, to athletes, to group leaders, to artists, and even shy ones. Look at the people that you are sitting beside tonight. Those people that you are sitting with may not be your best friends, but that's the great thing about our graduating class. We can all talk to each other, even though we are completely different. Almaguin is not a typical high school. We all know and have grown with each other. I have never once felt alone here. For some, this is just a building. For others, this is a home away from home, a safety blanket. Either way, our hands, hearts, and memories will always be here. Our voices will be forever resounding off the walls.
I would like to thank the graduating class of 2011. You have made my high school career truly unforgettable. As Drake the rapper says, you're the best I ever had. I love you guys. High school has given us the opportunity to experience a taste of the world that only the privileged get to experience. I thank those who fought for our freedoms. I would like to take a second for everyone in the graduating class to think of their dreams. A goal, because when you already have a dream, because when you already have a goal, it's easier to win the game of life. I apologize for this next sentence, but it's policy that valedictorians include a metaphor about books opening and closing. So here it goes. As the comic book of high school comes to an end, the chapter book of life opens, and you're the author. What a privilege.
But we didn't walk this path alone. We had to help us some very inspirational parents, staff, VPs, guidance counselors, and principals to help us along the way. Thank you for all the help that you have given us. All of your wisdom and advice has kept a good use. I know that some of you will be leaving in September, but this isn't a goodbye. It's just a big see you soon. Some people come into our hearts and quickly go. Others stay in our lives for a while and leave footprints in our hearts, and we're never ever the same again.
To the students leaving, I hope to see you again in the future, when I'm richer, smarter, and better looking than you all. Please let today be your thoughts of accomplishment and pride. We have came so far. Let's see how far we can go. And as Kanye West says, hey, I graduated, and you can live through anything if magic made it.
I hope that you all take the lessons you've learned in this building, whether it be from the staff, your peers, or personal experience, with you wherever life takes you. As you leave the school for the very last time, remember, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened.